All right, continuing on this design review with a focus on the sequence of play. So it's clear that it might be possible that there's a lot of firing going on without a lot of straight blowing units off the map. I certainly don't have enough of an issue to immediately intervene with major changes, but I will have to be keeping an eye on that. One thing to point out though is that as all these units fire back and forth at each other, to generate enough firepower in many cases like firing on a unit here or here or here, to generate enough firepower to seriously cause casualties means that you're also firing at a high enough rate of fire that you're risking going low ammo. So I'm not sure units are really going to be doing that. Or maybe not that much. Now, again, a lot more playtesting necessary, but now I'm thinking that if a player can resolve a CF and act with that unit, or act with a unit there immediately, then a unit could either return fire before being CF'd again by the same enemy or move away. As it stands now, if you're taking a player action to resolve the CF and then action goes back to the opponent, then the opponent can use the same unit to drop firepower again, basically before you're able to do anything. I think I probably like the idea of having the opportunity to do something. But let's see how it plays out. So boom, 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 boom. So again, why would this unit not come out of full cover, even pop? No, it doesn't even have to pop up, right? Well, I haven't really decided. Well, in any case, this unit firing on this hex would clearly be unobserved fire. So let's say he drops two casualty factors. The blue unit's already down. He's forced to full cover. He's already marked +1. It's already marked +1 PM. Period marker. So boom, fire picks up the same marker as the target it just fired at. So it's also +1 PM, like that. Now it's pass. We move on to the next action period, the third action period, like that. So we remove all these third action periods. Okay. But now we've got this one over here. This is ongoing. Okay, boom. Okay. Cleared all the third period markers. Blue 4 player goes first as situation attacker. This is also what could change everything up. If I went to a random die roll for first player with a 50-50 chance of it being blue 4 or red 4 going first, that could change a lot. Blue 4 player can act with this unit, pass, resolve this CF or resolve this CF. Now we say, if we say that blue 4 player So maybe it is alternating player action. And a player as an action, a player may pass, or or it should be an it should be all right, let's open it up. Other than passing and acting with a unit that's not marked PM, a unit or player may also resolve a CF or resolve a CF and act with one of those units? Okay, so maybe another way of looking at it is a player is the active player until the player passes or marks a unit PM. Or ends its action? I mean, here's the deal, right? If blue 4 player can only remove this CF, removes the CF, red 4 unit just drops collateral, or drops casualty factor, firepower on him again, just gets nowhere. It's just back and forth, and nobody moving at all. Whereas the simplest change, where blue 4 player can resolve this casualty factor and then act with the unit, that means the unit could at least move forward one before it stopped again. That almost seems like how it has to be. This takes more on the one hand, it makes perfect sense that a unit could move, kind of. But on the other hand, not allowing that and keeping it the way it is the same thing as saying that the unit is firing continuously or a multi-period attack, which is what I kind of wanted to allow for, but wasn't sure how. Yeah, it's really which way do I want to go? Should the player be able to clear a CF and act with a unit as an action? Should. No. I think no. I think the player should be encouraged to do something else is what is the deal. So for example here, blue 4 player should be just encouraged to act with another unit. So up for 0 AP, 1, 2, 3. Let's even go 3, 4, 5. Right, so that's one more than normal. So he's marked +4 PM. +4 period marker. We're in the third action period, marked for the next third action period, and he's winded. Yeah. So then, I mean, red 4 player conducts reaction fire, marked with the same action, same period marker, and drops, I don't know, drop 8, no, maybe even 6 casualty factors here, which immediately forces the unit down. So he's forced down posture, full cover, still winded, marked casualty factors. Back to blue 4 player. Blue 4 player resolves this one. Let's say there's nothing from it. Red 4 player. So this is critical. Exactly how action flows from one to the other. One player to the next player. Yeah, so this red 4 unit is going to drops more. I don't know, drops 4 casualty factors on here. Neither are marked, so they are marked a minimum +1 PM. So this is +1 PM. We're in the. Is he up or down? I guess he was down. Like that. Back to blue 4 player. Now blue 4 player comes up out of full cover for nothing, up for 0, and goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's go back here. Now red 4 unit is completely occupied with a casualty factor or period marker. So now it's like, what's to stop blue 4 player from going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What is? I'm not sure there is anything to stop that. Yeah, I'm really not sure there is anything to stop that. Because all this stuff was happening at the same time. There was the movement, there was the, firing and firing and firing. And while all that was happening, this unit was running through the middle, up through the middle here. Which, see, I'm not sure there's anything to stop that, because what the red 4 player had to do is, when the red 4 player saw this, and that unit chose to drop firepower here, what the red 4 player should have done is, knowing that there was the possibility of action here, should have left the unit uncommitted. Yeah, should have left the unit uncommitted. And if he had left him uncommitted, he even could have cleared this CF, actually. So it was just not good decision making here that allowed this unit to run right up the middle. And the other idea is, oh, let's take a look at something else. If this unit were to do that and comes running up the middle like this, let's say the runs all the way up here, I was wondering what's to not allow Red 4 player to interrupt the movement with reaction fire preceded by a resolution of the CF. So I'm not sure that shouldn't be allowed. It's all of these permutations that it's going to take months at minimum to play test through. Minimum. Yeah. Alright, so I am doing this primarily because I'm ready to set this aside again. I'm going to pack it up, give it a break, give myself a break with it. I know I want alternating player action. I know I want action by one unit at a time. I know I want the detail of up and down posture, the detail of observed, unobserved, and even unsighted fires. I know I want the details of fields of fire, rates of fire. I know I want all of that. And while the action point / action period / action cycle model is not ideal, it still has merits, and still has merits. The delayed combat resolution, by the way, is not, I understand where, again, this comes from some game design discussion threads I've read recently. It's understandable that this could be mistaken for trying to simulate command control, fog, friction, whatever. It's really not. The delayed combat resolution is really just to add more challenge to the player, to the players. That's it. So it's like you can't be certain right away when you fire at a hex. You can't be certain right away what the results of your fire were. That's it. Just trying to make it more challenging for the players, give the players a more challenging decision-making environment. But I want to keep that, if I can, the delayed combat resolution. Yeah. I think it's definitely time to give this a break, relax my mind on it, get back to this. When I get back to it, I have to get into, continue on and try to get deeper into some serious playtesting. Work on a half a dozen first situations to use for playtesting, and work through all of these little anomalies, like the very last one, the realization that what's stopping this unit from running right up the middle and basically almost getting off the other side of the map. Yeah, and I think a lot more of these situations are gonna, well, I'm ready. I'm ready for a lot more of these type situations to pop up as playtesting goes on. I completely redid the firepower tables to make them entirely formula based, which I'm actually ready to, not ready, I'm getting near ready to show those in more detail, and because they're entirely formula based, they'll be a lot easier to tweak and refine through playtesting. Alright, I think that's it for now for Troops in Contact. I will be getting back to this sometime in the future after I've taken a required break from it all.